Hello, I'm Rebecca. I'm going to be your guide today for this 20-minute yoga and weight session. You'll need a yoga mat. You'll need a set of weights if you have them. And if you don't have weights, that's fine. You can do this whole sequence without weights. But if you have a set of weights and perhaps a heavy set of weights, you can have the two sets, light and heavy set, or some variation in between, or no weights. So with your yoga mat and your weights, maybe grab a water and a towel to set close by. That's all you'll need. And then let's go ahead and get started. We'll start in an upward facing reclined posture. So go ahead and lay on your back. Place the bottoms of your feet together for bound archer pose. Allow your knees to flop open. Place your hands comfortably wherever you'd like. Take a moment and close your eyes. Get settled onto your mat and start to turn your focus inward. Starting to become more aware of your breathing. Let's do a body scan together, starting at the top of your head. Scan through the top of your head, down through your ears, your neck, your shoulders. Take that scan down your arms, elbows, wrists, and fingertips, just becoming aware and noticing. Come back to your chest and start scanning down your torso, the front side of your abdomen, and all down your spine. Through your hips, pelvic, and down through your legs, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and toes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Two more like that together. Inhale, breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Last one, inhale. Open mouth. And bring your knees together. With the legs and inner thighs touching, we'll start with trunk rotations. Rotate your knees to the right, back through center and to the left. Just rocking your torso and your hips side to side. Continue to take this movement dynamically. We'll do one more round. And back to center. Then we'll start with yogi bicycles. Bring your right knee in, send your left leg long, and then turn your left elbow to your right knee. Bring it back through center, and right elbow to left knee, and then keep going. Take it nice and slow, working on reaching the elbow towards your knee. Whatever the opposite leg, the straight leg does, doesn't matter. You can also tap the heel, you can rest it on the floor. However that works best for you, find your variation, and just take this mindful, slow movement. Exhale with every twist. Then inhale, bring it back to center. Pull your knees in, tuck your forehead towards your knees. Feel your low back press to the floor and your shoulders stay lifted. You'll keep this torso and abdomen position and just extend your arms and legs. It's called the hollow position. So extend out and then bring it back in. Two more. Out and in. Last one. Out and in. Relax your forehead down. Place your feet on the floor and then inhale to bridge pose. Lift your hips. Almost like a back bend or like an arching position for your spine. Lift your hips. Press your shoulders down. Take an inhale, lift a little higher, and exhale, release. Draw your knees back in, rock and roll up to a seat. From here, moving into a seated cat-cow, place your hands on your knees. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly forward, pull your shoulders back, look up, and exhale to cat, round, and curl. Use your hands for support and really pull your navel in, shifting your weight back. Inhale, cow pose, look up. Exhale, cat curl. Continue to flow, connecting your breath to your movement, finding the pace of your breathing and connecting your breath to that pace. Then inhale, return to center. On your exhale, twist over to your right, place your left hand on your right knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, twist to the left, right hand to left knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Take one more breath. And then release, come back to center. Roll over your knees, take it to a downward facing dog. Place your hands nice and wide. Lift your hips up into an upside down V position. And then pedal out your legs. Start with movement here as we're warming up, finding that dynamic stretching. Pedal out one heel and the other. Shift your weight from one side. Maybe take a few twists or bends. Shake out your head, yes and no. And then find stillness. Place your feet at hip distance. Bend your knees slightly. Press the mat away from your face. Spread all 10 fingers wide. And then with any space left in your hamstrings, let your knees straighten or hips, heels sink down to the floor. Take another big inhale, hold strong, and exhale. Inhale, look forward in between your thumbs. Exhale, tiptoe to ragdoll pose. Step your feet towards your wrists. Land your feet at the middle or top of your mat at hip distance, and then reach for opposite elbows. Bend your knees, place your belly on your thighs, let your upper body hang. Feel your low back expand. Release your fingertips to the ground. Toe heel your feet together. Place the inner edges of your big toes to touch. Leave a wedge of space between your heels. Bend your knees and slowly, bone by bone, roll up to standing. Take your time. When you arrive at the top, shrug your shoulders into your ears. Roll them down and back. One more time, shrug it up and down and back. Place your hands together at your heart and close your eyes. Return to your breathing. Feel that breath in your body. Stay connected and present in this moment. This is your time and your space to work on your body, on your breath, on your mind. Leave behind everything else. And just focus on that. Take another big inhale. Open mouth, let it go. Flutter your eyes open. Release your palms by your side. Now we'll start into our Sun A flow. Inhale to mountain pose. Sweep your hands overhead. Turn your palms to face each other. Reach through your elbows. Hold here nice and strong. Become more aware of your feet. Shift your weight into your heels. Feel your toes spread wide. Feel that balance and support from the ground up. Take an inhale. And exhale, baby back bend. Open the elbows out wide. Lift your heart up. Open your throat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, forward fold, bow forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Press your hands into your shins or your thighs. Lengthen through the top of your head. Feel space between your vertebrae as you reach through your spine. Take another inhale. Exhale, high plank pose. Plant your hands to the mat and step your feet back. Hold your high plank, option to drop down to your knees if you'd like. Pull your navel in, press the mat away from your face. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down nice and slow. Belly, chest, and thighs make contact to your mat, and then untuck your toes. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Hover your hands. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift your chest up. Keep your toes down. Perhaps engage your thighs. Feel your knees lift. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower down. Exhale again, out all of your air. Inhale, baby cobra. Place your hands onto the mat. Keep your elbows bent, but use that pressure to help you lift your chest a little higher. Toes down, knees up. Inhale. Exhale, release. Moving into a fuller version of cobra, either hands under your shoulders. You can move them back towards your ribs for more of a challenge. If you need some extra space like I do, you can just move your hands forward. Exhale. Inhale into a cobra. Straighten your arms. Keep your toes down. Lift your gaze. Drop your shoulders. Take another inhale. And exhale, release it down, tuck your toes, press your way to downward facing dog. We'll take one breath here, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep up overhead. Exhale, baby back bend. Bend at your elbows. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose again. Pause here, pull your navel in. Spread your fingers wide. Take another inhale, shift forward slightly. Exhale to low plank. Bend your elbows, squeeze them to your ribs and hover just above your mat. Option to drop to your knees also. Inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. Straighten your arms. Knees down is cobra. Lifted knees is upward facing dog. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Roll over your toes. And again, take in one breath. One more round. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Now you just move through that breath. Ride the exhale all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, take one breath in and one breath out. Drop down to your knees. Feel free to grab some water if you'd like. Moving forward, you can grab water anytime that you'd like. Feel free to take breaks as you need. Okay, so as we move forward, we'll be adding in some weights. The thing that you need to know, the movement is the pull, pivot, plant. So from a standing position, we'll be likely moving through something like reverse warrior. When we talk about pull, pivot, plant, that means pull the weights to your chest, pivot over your front leg safely, and then plant the weights on the ground. So it's a safe way to move from an extended arm position to bringing the weights through your body to the floor. Anytime that we're moving through floor to standing overhead, you always want to bring the weights through the line of your shoulders or your back to your body before you pivot and move down to the floor again. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and start back in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, take an inhale. Exhale, resetting. An inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, grab your weights. Through your shoulders, inhale to chair pose, press the weights overhead. Bend your knees, sit your hips low. Keep your inner thighs together. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Pull your navel in. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, drinking bird. Sweep the hands through the shoulders and then kick it back with your pinkies up. Option to roll onto your toes, the balls of your feet, so that you can find that balance with the weight. Hold here nice and strong. Squeeze your palms together. Take an inhale and exhale. Inhale to chair pose. Sweep your hands up and overhead again. Exhale, forward fold. Release the weights. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Just ride that exhale down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Pull it in and squeeze. Inhale, re-extend, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Grab your weights. Inhale to crescent lunge. Press those weights overhead. Shift your shoulders over your hips. Lunge into your front knee. Keep your hips pointed towards the front of your mat. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, double lunge. Pull the weights to your chest. And lunge, hover your knee just above the ground. Inhale, re-extend your arms. Crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Bring the weights to your chest first. Take a moment to set up your feet. Look down. Your right toes point forward. Left toes point to the side. The back edge of your foot is perpendicular, rather it's parallel to your mat. Your right heel is perpendicular to your left arch. Once you have your weight set up, or your feet set up, lunge into your front leg. Then punch your arms in opposite directions, palm face down, shoulders down and back, slight bend in your elbows. Look over your right hand. Hold strong, take an inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Punch your right hand up, drop your left hand down your leg. Think oblique crunch here. Crunch it down to the side, bring it back up. Crunch it down to the side, bring it back up. One last time, crunch it down, reach your right hand up. Take another inhale, and exhale, pull to your chest, pivot over your right leg, and plant the weights on the ground. High to low plank pose. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left tricep, pull and squeeze them in. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Grab your weights. Inhale to crescent lunge, press your weights overhead. Lift up high to the ball of your right toe. Turn your right hip down. Lunge into your front leg, pull your navel inward. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, double lunge, bring the weights to your chest. Lunge the back knee, hover just above the mat. Then inhale, crescent lunge, press it up again. Exhale to warrior two, bring the weights to your chest. Turn open to your right side. Find that same commitment to your stance. Parallel your right foot to the back of your mat. Point your left toes forward. Make that perpendicular T shape with your feet. Lunge into your front knee, and then engage your knee towards the pinky edge of your foot. Once you have your hips set up, take an inhale. Exhale, extend your arms, press your arms out, shoulders down, elbows bend. Look over your left hand. Just take a big inhale, hold strong. Big exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior, bring the weights in. Punch your left hand up, draw your right hand down. Think oblique crunch now on your right side. Lunge it down and bring it up. Two more. Down and up. Down and back up. Take an inhale, punch up. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant. High plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale here. Smooth exhale. Okay, quick break. Checking on my dog. Okay. Downward facing dog. Second round, breath to movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, feet to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, grab your weights. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird. Tricep extension, back. Roll to the balls of your feet. Then inhale to chair, land your heels, press overhead. Exhale, forward fold, release the weights. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, low lunge, grab your weights. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, just the reverse, one breath. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, high to low plank flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Left knee to tricep, exhale. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Grab your weights. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, high plank pose. High to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one breath here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, feet to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, grab your weights. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird. This time keep your heels on the ground, tricep extension back and pause. Keeping your shoulders where they are, bend at the elbow, pulling in, tricep extension, kick it back. Keep going, rep it out here. Exhale with every extension. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right tricep, pause. Drop your knee down to your wrist, and then pull it back up with your core. Down and up, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Grab your weights. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. Now here, put the weights on your shoulders. Lunge up and press. Bring it down and lunge. Keep going. Inhale down, exhale up. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant. High to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last round, inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left tricep, then down to your wrist. And bring it back up and down. Exhale up, inhale down. 4 more, let's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, grab your weights. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. You know where we're going here. Now military press, palms forward. Inhale, up and up, down and down. Up, up, down and down. Keep going. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, high to low plank. Last 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Take a big inhale. And exhale, drop it down to your knees. Have a seat. Option for water if you need it. Towel off. And then we'll be moving on to the floor. Okay. All right, moving on to the floor. Roll onto your back, bring your weights with you. Press your weights over your chest. Take your legs up to the ceiling. Take an inhale. Then exhale, drop your heels down towards the mat. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor, holding the weights in the same place. Inhale, crunch it up. Exhale, lower it down. Lift and lower like you're moving the weights in a straight line up towards the ceiling. Just lift your shoulders off the mat. Keep your low abdomen pulled in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back down. Then roll up to a seat, moving into boat pose. So keeping a straight back, keeping your weight more on your sit bones rather than in your tailbone. So try to sit up nice and tall, pull your knees in. You can stay right here, maybe lean back slightly, or if you have it in you, you can lift your legs or straighten your legs. You can also keep your hands grounded on your legs or find the release. Today, where I'm at, I'm holding my legs in. You find the variation that's gonna work for you. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it back. Laying on your back, place your feet flat on the floor. Inhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips up. Draw your shoulders underneath your chest. Squeeze your glutes to lift your hips a little higher. Roll your weight onto your shoulders. Press the weight in your back of your head and each shoulder blade to protect your neck. Take another inhale. And exhale, drop it down. Grab your weights again. Pull your weights over your chest, and now turn your palms to face each other. Then inhale, bridge pose, lift your hips. Exhale, lower your hips and lower your arms. Fly for the chest. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift and lower. Keep going. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your hips and the weights down. Pull your knees into your chest, happy baby pose. Reach for the inner and outer edges of your feet. Roll your hips side to side. You can also grab your knees wherever on your legs you can grab. Just let your knees open around your rib cage. Then drop your feet to the ground, cross your right ankle over your left. Hug your leg into your torso. Take another inhale here. And exhale, keep your legs where they are. Just drop your left foot to the ground and then tilt your entire leg complex over to the left. Imagine stamping your right foot to the ground until it makes it there. And then hold this twist and turn your gaze to the right. And inhale, bring it back to center. And then swap out your legs, right leg down. Left ankle crosses over and then hug your right leg in. Relax your head back and just breathe. Relax your face and your chest. Try to let your breathing slow down. Take one more round of breath. And then drop your right foot to the ground. Tilt your legs over to the right. Stamp your left foot to the ground. And then turn your gaze to the left for a twist. Slowly, gently bring it back in. Uncross your legs, hug both knees into your chest. Tuck your forehead towards your knees. Take an inhale, squeeze. And then exhale, release, extend your legs for Savasana. Take up space on your mat, get comfortable. Palms can be up, palms can be down, they can be on your body, they can be on your mat, wherever they feel right to you. You can also start in the same position we did at the beginning with the bottoms of your feet together. You can extend your legs, you can keep your knees bent. There's lots of variations for you to feel as comfortable as you can here physically. And then once you get settled and all the wiggles are out, close your eyes. Tune your breath back into your breathing, back into your body. Remembering that body scan we did at the beginning, coming back to that same mindful awareness of each part of your body, how your breath is connected to those parts. Keep this same level of mindfulness for the next 2 minutes. Just know that when the time is right, I will be guiding you out. So you have 2 minutes here to sit in silence, to sit in stillness, to let this mindfulness sink in so you can take it with you off your mat today. Just know that I will be here to guide you out in 2 minutes. Begin to bring your awareness back to your body, back to the space that you're in. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Turn your head from left to right. And then on an inhale, take a full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead, just like you're waking up in the morning. And then roll onto your side, either side, and find the fetal position. Stack your shoulders, hips, and knees. Tuck your knees in towards your chest. And just take a moment with your eyes closed in this position to feel that grounded feeling of the floor beneath you, the mat and the earth supporting you. Feel rooted down once again, and then slowly make your way to a seat, gently bringing your head back over your body, rather your head back over your heart once again. And as you make your way into your easy seat, place your hands together at your heart. Take a moment just to notice that there could have been a lot of things in place today, roadblocks that would have stopped you from coming to your mat or viewing this video. And all those things moved out of the way. You moved those things out of the way to make this space for you to move, to breathe, to be present and mindful. And now you get the gift of taking that with you off your mat. Take a moment to breathe in that gratitude, fill up with it. And then open mouth, exhale, send it out, share that feeling. Place your hands together at your heart if they're not there already.
The light within me sees and honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today for this yoga and weights class. Again, my name is Rebecca, and I look forward to seeing you next time.